Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily. If you are a returning subscriber, you're a friend of my favorite person and you don't even know it yet. So today's video is a lot bit different, okay? So today's video is a recipe. We're going to be making bread, like 3 ways that you could spice up your bread, not just the normal bread and butter. So without wasting time, let's get right into it. So the first step, I have my lettuce here. You can use rockets, they're in the same family. I have chopped tomatoes, I have chopped cucumber. These are fresh white onions. You can use the red one, you can use pickled onions. And then of course I have my sandwich beef, and then I have my blue band, and I have my bread. This is the one that I prefer for making sandwiches. And then I have my sandwich maker. So if you can use the low-fat spread, that's fine. It's just that I need to finish this before I can use my low-fat spread one. So the first step will be to toast your bread.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left?
If you don't like blue band, you can actually skip this step.
To me, drowning in what feels just like an ocean.
So I usually sandwich mine for at least 1 minute, and then I'm good to go. So after 1 minute, I take out my bread here, and then use the sandwich beef like that on one side, another on that side, and then I'm going to use this one in a minute or so. And then I start off with the lettuce here. So I just chop large pieces like that. Spread all through like that, and then in goes the cucumber like that, and then the tomatoes here, and then the onions are next. Oopsie doopsie. I just use the onions. So onions, this is the part where you can use some chili sauce if you want. For me, I would rather not. And then you go in with your avocado. Forgive the avocado mess, but you get the point. So like I said, you can use sauce, you can use some chili sauce, but for me I'll just use salt. And then this side goes like that, and you're done. And then you repeat the same for the other piece.
Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at.
So the next way that you could make bread, I'm going to call this recipe the egg bell pepper ham sandwich. Okay, so you need bell peppers, If you cut them circular, you just need 2 circles. This is actually too much. Onions can be red, can be white. I'm using white. And then you can use beef ham sandwich, or you can use bacon. I'm using both. And then an egg, I'm going to break it and add this spice. Yeah, got it at Carrefour. And then for the bread, I'm going to remove the softer part. So I'm going to remain with the crumb or the crust, depends on whichever country you are from. So yeah, let's do that. And then I'll show you guys the next step. So I've chopped the bell peppers and the onions, and that's the egg. And then I've removed the soft part of bread. So I've remained with the crumb. And then this is the bacon and the sandwich. We're going to start by frying these. And then you'll see the next step. If you have cheese, you can also use cheese. It's just that I don't have, and I doubt if I would have used it. But yeah, next step is so you make a square shape of whatever it is you're frying. And then you put in the bread at the center, like that. And do the same thing for this other side, like that. And then you add in your egg mix on both, like that. And this is the part where you add cheese if you have cheese. But because I don't have cheese, I'm going to put this one right there, like that. And this other one, like that. I'm pressing mine a little bit because I don't have cheese, but if you had cheese, you don't have to do this because it will just stick. So yeah, you let it cook for like a minute, and then you turn to the other side, like that, yeah, and let the other side cook, and then repeat the same thing for this other piece. Yep. And then you let the other side cook and you're done. So I'm done. The other pieces are cooked on the other side as well. So I'm going to repeat the same for the other bell peppers that I removed. And you're done. So there it is. I'll show you guys the next one. Okay guys, here's the next step on how you could spice up your bread. So I have sliced bread over there. Those are 6 pieces. And then I have Blue Band, 2 eggs, cinnamon, nutmeg. This is Frickers pineapple flavor, but you can use vanilla if you're a fan of vanilla. Okay, and then we have sugar and 200 ml of lactose-free milk. So let me jump on straight. I'll start by mixing these. Okay, so what you do is you mix 2 eggs to your milk, like that, and then you'll add in your flavor, like a bottle top. your favorite one. My favorite one is pineapple, and then you mix these all together until everything is mixed up. Alright, the next step is to butter your bread. If you have butter, even better. It's just that I have salted butter, so I can't use that. So you butter your bread on both sides like that, evenly. Alright, do the same for the other pieces of bread. Guys, I'm using the low fat spread because I didn't know I don't have enough blue band. But this is better for cooking compared to the low fat spread one. Okay. Yeah, and this recipe is called churros, French toast. If you have challah bread, it's even better. I'm just using normal bread because I know that is easy for my subbies to get in the supermarket or in the nearby shop. So yeah. Alright, so the next step is to mix cinnamon, like half a teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. No, for nutmeg I'll go with like 3/4 teaspoon. Yeah, and then you add sugar. That's enough for whatever pieces of bread you're making. So for me, I'm using 6 pieces, so I'm going to put 6 teaspoons of sugar. Yeah, and then you mix that all together like that. The cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the sugar. And then you spread it in a flat plate like that. Alright? And then you tap each piece like that. Make sure each piece is well coated, and then you put it in a baking tin. Let me just set up closer where you guys can see. Oops. So yeah, do the same for the next pieces. Alright, coat with sugar. Coat evenly both sides. Alright. Okay, you can use a casserole, you can use a baking tin like I'm doing. Both are okay. Alright, do the same for the other pieces and you're good to go. Okay, so the next step is to pour in all your mixture here, okay, on the coated bread like that. Alright, yeah, and then you put it in the fridge, this mix, for about 2 to 3 hours. So I'll see you guys after 2 to 3 hours. So guys, after 2 to 3 hours, you take it out of the fridge and you bake for 45 minutes in 180 degrees. 45 minutes later, guys, look at that. Look at that. And my kitchen smells so delicious. So if you've gotten to this point, you can serve these as a brunch. You just slice it. You can add ice cream and then pour some caramel syrup on top of that, or you can just serve as is. So this particular recipe is called the Churros French toast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series of how to spice up your bread, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye, and thank you for tuning in.